What was that?
Well, I did it. I bought potentially the worst Mustang ever. This here's a 1995 Ford Mustang base. It's got the 3.8 liter V6, 5-speed manual, and this thing is low. Like it's stupid low. I couldn't even get a drain pan underneath the front end because the bumper was in the way, and the exhaust hangs literally an inch off the ground. Either way, the body on this car is probably the best part of it. Ass backwards from how it usually is with me, but paid $750 for this beauty. I'm just kidding, it's not a beauty. This thing is ugly as and there is no denying that. But either way, let's check it out a little more. Here sits the 3.8 liter, and I cleaned it up a little bit because it was filthy, but it still doesn't really change much. There's valve cover gasket leaks, and there's power steering reservoir. I'm not really sure what the deal is, but there's power steering fluid all over the place. I tore out the throttle body already to clean it, and I looked into the air filter, and it's got new plugs and wires already, so we're not going to worry about that right now. Basically what we're going to be doing right away here is we got to put some coolant in there, and we got to put some new gaskets in on the throttle body. This cable here is not very good. It's frayed out. I think something chewed through it. I still don't think it's actually going to affect it much, but we'll see what happens. At least for the time being, that's what's going to happen under the hood. I've also got a fuel filter that we're going to have to install too, because I don't know if it's ever been changed in the history of the car that I'm aware of. So I guess let's get into it. We'll start with something easy first and see how it goes.
Oh, with the old and with the new.
Yeah. Alrighty, new gasket.
Alright, we're all back together. Gaskets are in.
That should do that. So now I guess we'll move on to the coolant since we're up front already.
You don't use funnels around here.
The Master 4.
And the filters, but new filters in. Almost.
Kinda.
Just gotta get it lined up. On there. Okay, and then this one. Okay. Gas everywhere. Like this is.
It was as bad as I had to pull the big ass gas tank and had to replace a piece of gas line in my Toyota.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it was so bad. I was confused. I was driving. I'm like, why the hell am I losing gas? Am I running out of gas so fast? Thing can't be that bad on gas. It's leaking like a liter a minute.
I don't think it's quite on.
Sounded
For
like
now,
it.
we will just see if I can get this side without getting absolutely soaked. And Olean.
Olean? Petroleum? Face to focus right there.
That one is in on this side to my satisfaction. This one just isn't. So I'm gonna see if I can correct that.
You just use it, if you use an old clip, it'll pop in easier.
It will for sure, yeah.
This thing is so low.
It's ridiculous. Like the exhaust being that low actually kind of scares me. Oh, the wind.
Oh, it's cold.
No, the gas.
Close your eyes. It sounds like it went in.
I don't know how much confidence I have in that. It keeps. Oh, there it goes. Oh, I guess that's it. Oh, I guess we'll know if it's leaking, if it's in or not.
Well, that's the new fuel filter. Let's see. Maybe that'll solve our problems. Probably not, but
Well, it probably should have been done anyway.
yeah, it's not a bad thing to do.
Brand new battery. Time to hook it up for the first time. I should probably put this back on.
There it goes. Sorry. Positive. On the positive.
Contact.
Oh, there's light.
It's probably the only thing on this car that actually works.
It's just gotta pull gas through that filter, right? Oh. What was that? Is it running?
Well, that belt has seen better days.
Yeah, you gotta do your pulleys.
You think the pulleys too?
They're just whining really bad. They shouldn't be doing
That power steering pump might also be the cause of that.
Yeah. It was like the whole motor was blocked when you see the video. Well, it's test drive time.
I haven't actually driven this car since I bought it, or before for that matter, so I guess we gotta see if it'll run. Is that clutch ever stiff? That was a little better than
Well, that was
last
a lot
time.
better than last time.
Pro sounds like the belt. There it goes.
I would have done that.
So make sure it works.
I like that little clock. That's very
Yeah, I like that. Oh yeah, that's the power steering, 100%.
We should probably replace it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't drive it. Well, I guess that's
Well,
canceled.
I've got some ATF. If it takes ATF,
Google
we'll
it.
put that in.
All right, well,
Okay.
take two.
Yeah, we'll try this again. We put some ATF in there. And we'll see what happens. Oh, this clutch is just really weird.
Yeah, it's just a stiff performance clutch.
Still doing that.
What?
Yeah, the boggy.
That's full juice?
Throttle, yeah.
Weird.
In first, it won't go above 2,000.
I have no idea.
See, that just doesn't make any sense to me.
No.
And the speedometer is no longer working again. Like, how did this go on the highway then? Is my question.
I have no idea. Yeah, it's so weird. I don't get it why it won't. That's foot to the floor. Huh.
Power steering's a way better now.
Yeah.
Like, if this is how bad it always was, I can see why he hated it.
Yeah. I mean, it runs.
It runs, but I wouldn't drive it like this.
Oh, that.
Like, I still haven't got it over 2,000 RPM once yet.
High performance clutch, I guess. Oh!
Huh. That's better. Still slow as but...
Was it? Are you like if you put your foot to the floor, does it bog out?
I'll try it again. It's doing it a little bit better.
Yeah. But if you just kind of like go onto it nice and light. No. Oops. Huh.
Yeah, foot to the floor, it bogs.
Yeah.
But
Just ease onto it is not too bad.
yeah, it rides about like you'd expect a 90s rear-wheel drive car to ride.
That's slammed.
Yeah, that's slammed. Like, I'm surprised we haven't bottomed out yet, actually. I never thought about that until now.
Yeah, still makes noise.
Handles like a car.
Yeah, imagine that. It's actually not too bad.
It's getting better, I think. I'm going to put some seafoam in when we get back.
Yeah.
Because it's got a quarter tank of gas. I think if I put whatever's left in that seafoam from the RAV4 Fiasco that I have left over. Yeah, we're going to end up doing a bit more work eventually, but for today, that's it. We got other things we got to take care of, but overall, I'm actually kind of impressed. Like, we just dumped a little bit of seafoam in. I really couldn't even tell you how much, but we'll see what happens. I mean, it's actually, it does drive, and it drives nice, and it steers nice. But I think definitely we're going to have to change the belt. I think the power steering pump may need to be replaced as well, but we'll take care of that eventually. So, that's about it for today. Until next time, Mustang.